Make sure it's not muted. Hi, welcome to Sins Arcade, or welcome back to Sins Arcade. Let me make sure it's not muted. What do you mean, what uploaded? Dang it, can't upload or download the save. Microphone. There we go, now I'm back. Welcome back to Sins Arcade, or welcome to Sins Arcade. I'm the Lord of Sin. This is City of Chamois, episode 17 in City Skylines Remastered. Let's go ahead and load the game. We're going to start this up here. As you can see, we're not using any random disasters, no dynamic weather, no day and night cycle. We're only using 25 tiles unlockable, no other unlocks. Everything else is legit. We did move our way back up to 2.5 million in the public coffers. Today, we're going to be expanding on the development we began last week, as well as the showcase is actually updating the Deadly Donkeys farm. Hey, NT Sheep, welcome back. Upgrading the Diddley's Donkey Farm into, we're going to upgrade this from the current specialized industry that it is into one of the actual farming DLC industries that we have. The reason we can do that is because the natural resources in this area is all farming, right? It's all farming out here, out in this area. Let me go back into that again, see if I can pull it back up. Come on, up here, back there. Let's go grab this. So yeah, as you can see, there's a farming area out here as well as a farming area out here. So we're going to be updating this to take advantage of the Industries DLC versus the basic DLC that's the specialized industries that are part of the base game. The reason for it is I want to show two things. I want to show first and foremost how we can redevelop this area without taking too much of the infrastructure that's already exists, and to show you that you shouldn't be afraid to kill your darlings either. In the meantime, the other reason for that is that we are trying to get, where's the finance? I have to do it here for the finance screen. Let's go over here back to the finances and here. So if you look, we're actually making really good money as far as our farming is concerned. The farming is making almost 5 grand a week. We could make even more than that. Um, and hopefully it won't eat too much on the traffic. That's the real thing we're going to have to really be concerned about is we're not going to kill all of the farming that's there. We're going to overlay one of the industries DLC, and I'll show you here in just a moment how we're going to do that so that we can get the best of both worlds and then have farming here as well as farming here and to kind of make this more robust because the only industry we're currently utilizing right now is the fishing industry and it just barely comes back. There's only because we're only using a short part of the lake to grab from, and we don't have any fishing facilities along the river. That's something else that we need to consider too. I feel like the camera's too close. Move this back. Sorry guys, give me a second. Technical difficulties. Hopefully, does that look okay? Is that going to move around? Okay, that looks good. All right, so hopefully that makes some sense. So we're going to continue to build on to the Eva Birdsong's heritage out here area as well as in here in the Diddley's Donkey Farm. So let's go ahead and get started where that's concerned. We're going to go ahead and go into the Industries DLC and go into the industry area painting tool. Before we actually do that, hold on. Let's go in here first. Hi Zesty, welcome back Zesty. So we're going to go into the district painting, which is under the zoning and districts, and we're going to actually zone out. You can see how large that area is that we zoned out. Come on, go back to that.
I was going to go try and be productive, but now that you're streaming face with
well, you can still be productive while I'm streaming. I didn't even stream push the stream out. All right, guys, give me just a second. I've totally spaced that. I'll get all caught up in explaining what we're gonna do today without actually getting the stream set up and sent out. And I don't have the thumbnail set up. Today is just a bad day as far as like getting everything the way I wanted it to go. Pain being one thing is an issue. All right, let's go in there. Let's go into here. I need to really update. I don't have a thumbnail, but I can still throw this into the proper playlist. City Skylines Remastered. Probably should make a separate playlist specifically for Chamois. Scroll down. Not altered content. All these things you have to click now.
Yosin, sheep, zesty.
Hey, welcome, Sergeant
Robinson.
Belson. I had to look over because I can't see what it is. Today is the
KSGT.
22nd of
Slightly
March.
smiling
By the
face.
way, I realized, Sergeant Belson, I
High
forgot
score.
you're on PlayStation as well,
Gambler.
so I can share a lot of the screenshots that I was talking about earlier today in
Listen
the
up, you primitive
Hangouts
screwheads.
directly with you on PlayStation.
Egerner Zesty is trying to get a crew together for a heist against the Mega Core. Type.
City
Heist,
Skylines,
a
and
moon.
then save.
Rolled 5. At Zesty lost 1 million
Okay,
tokens
come
and now
back
has
out,
1,196,620,715
and then grab the
tokens.
shareable link,
Slots all. At
close this
Zesty you
window
got
down,
heart pulls,
which will start
sparkling
opening this
underscore
one.
heart,
Go
arcade,
back over
and lost
here
your 100,000 tokens.
and go to the
High
creators
score.
chat. Thank you guys for your
Ahoy.
patience. I very much appreciate you.
Anti-cheats Digital Wonderlands has joined the treasure
Thank you so
hunt.
much, guys.
Hi SGT.
We need to continue to expand, even if that means
Always ready for some fresh
redeveloping
ideas. Share away. Quote
an older
121.
area
Quote
to improve.
121. You need good tools to till a good field. Facebook Tom, hyphen Zesty, March 15, 2025.
To an older area and to improve its efficacy. Join us as the story of Chamois continues. Period. Down here. Save the link. Go up because I know how to spell efficacy. Don't tell me I don't know how to spell. I can has cheeseburger. Stop. Now I know I misspelled the word continues because I'm trying to type fast. Okay, copy all. Grab that. Publish it. It publishes in here. Publish it here. Publish it there. Go over here.
Skillsofts, Cyberdex, SIP.
And same here. There's
Cheddar,
that.
Son.
And this.
The entire crew escaped the Mega Core Tower alive.
Woohoo!
They celebrate with as much pay data.
All right, thank you guys so much for your patience. I apologize. All the housekeeping is done. Let's get going. All right, so if you just barely caught up, I'm not sure if you did, but if you did, then welcome back to Sin's Arcade. Welcome to Sin's Arcade. Today, yeah, it was. Surely was. Surely was. Today we're going to be updating the Diddley's Donkey Farm industry from the industry specialization into the actual DLC for the farming industry, as well as continuing to grow the Eva's Birdsong heritage. Continuing, obviously, as we need to work on Dankburg Heights and our college, which may need a new name, by the way. I'm not really sure I'm really liking HPIS. And then wow, there's a lot more. There's a lot of train traffic. All right, this is going to be the area we're going to have to really watch as far as the noise is concerned, especially if we're going to make any of these. Yeah, see, I'm going to have to start taking some of these buildings out and figure this out too. Yeah. All right, so let's get started here what we originally said. So I want to get this done because this is going to be way more complex and it's going to do more damage per se to our bank balance than anything else. All right, so if we look at the, if we actually look at our districts that we have here, you can paint any district however you want, and then you can set specific policies and whatever to those districts. You can also set specific specializations for commercial, for industrial, or even residential office specializations accordingly based off of this. This is built into the base game itself. So as we can look just by using the magnifying glass, so that we basically look into it, Diddley's Donkey Farm has a specialization of self-sufficient buildings. Self-sufficient buildings get less taxes that they get taken, but they have better power, water usage automatically, almost like they have built-in meters and everything else for those things, right? They also have better tax, garbage collection. You can see that if you click over here
Okay.
and go to the
Hey
residential
everyone, Becky
specializations.
here.
It's this one, I think. Self-sufficient buildings. Yeah, okay. It won't let you see it this way. You kidding me? Let's go up there. So residential specialization, self-sufficient buildings consume 30% elect. I can't
Diana.
hover over where it's at because
Heated
if I move
uploading
it, then
time.
it'll change it.
Patience.
30% less electricity,
1.
30% less garbage, and but also
One
30%
of us
less
come and
tax
join
income.
us.
So it's
Please
the
accept.
trade-off, right, of having all those additional extra bits. Um, and we're not going to change that. We're going to leave that
PSDG.
the way that that's set up because that's going to help. Hey, Diana the Duck, that's going to help support, continue to support the Diddley's Donkey Farm as we make these upgrades. So now, let's go back into that really quick again. Oh, so I hit the right one. Boop, 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 boop. In here. So here we have 800 and, let's just call it 850 households with almost a population of 3,000 people working, or 3,000 people living here, and we still have more workers than we have people living in the area. That's something that we may have to address
I
too as
was
we continue
teaching
to grow up
someone in
this
a lesson
area.
the live sim was fun. We didn't get far 2 hours teaching them Poha.
Oh, awesome, awesome. What exactly were you teaching them, by the way? Like just to how to get into No Man's Sky or how to get started with No Man's Sky, how to keep their shirt on basically, so, in the early game and know that you don't have to advance further because some of those triggers, like storm triggers, for example, will only happen once you've gotten to a certain point. For example, at the very, very, very beginning of the game, I think everybody knows this now. If you're playing No Man's
How to
Sky,
play it and
one of the
doing the
first things you
likeness
have to
mission
do,
lol.
got it. Um, your multi-tool is one of the first things you have to fix. As soon as you fix that, a storm procs automatically. It's built into the game like that all the time. Being prepared for those things is important. So, all right. So continuing where we last left off. Sorry. Um, as you can see, the breakdown, the weekly tourists are because we do have some tourism locations like this. If I remember correctly, this is a grocery store, like a larger grocery store chain. We do have like this skyscraper here, for example, that's going to be a tourist
I
attraction. We
thought it
have
was
the other
easier
stuff
on
over in this
PC than
area.
typing ha.
Yeah, well, it is easier, right? Well, the problem is if I have VC on, I could put like the weekends parties VC on, but then I would only be able to hear everybody who's in the voice chat, but stream wouldn't be able to hear it. And then there'd be long stretches where I'm not talking. Hey guys, all welcome to Sins Arcade or welcome back to Sins Arcade. Hit that like button. We're going to be continuing to redevelop this area and in moving over between the special industrialization into the proper, actually DLC industries. Hit that like button, guys. $42 per square meter land value here. Um, but so thanks for understanding why I can't do the voice chat, especially during these streams. Maybe tonight, with the XCOM 2 stream,
They
if
were
that's
able to
something that can
hear
go.
me in Live 2, which was fun.
Good, good, good. Awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to take the normal DLCs because these can override or overlay each other, so you can have multiple DLCs stacked upon each other. So now we're going to stretch out, pull out a little bit here. I'm not entirely sure that we're going to run both of these areas into it, but we may need to, only because the green area is fertile land. Um, oh, now that I think about it, this all is all fertile land. We can have the other buildings. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right, so we're going to. I'll probably leave these buildings up
Jonathan's
here
farm
then.
is looking good.
It is looking good, but I know that maybe we shouldn't necessarily update it or upgrade it, but I wanted to show
Quote
this is
84.
something that could be done
Quote
because there's
84.
going to be a lot of people
Diddley's
who don't
Donkey
want to break
Farm.
something and
Come
they
and
want to
look at
do
our
something
beautiful
brand new with
asses.
it.
We've got
In
small
this case,
asses,
I'm going to
big
show how
asses,
we're going to
big
take
asses,
advantage
normal
of the
asses.
farming
Check out
industry that
C.
we've already taken it, we've
Already
already
hit the
started
like
building
button like
up.
a big
And
soft
yes, we're going to
square.
go in here
Lol.
and break things a little
Sorry
bit, but
guys,
it's not going to
number
be
3
super
got
big.
near the
So
keyboard.
what we should do maybe is since this is the newer, cleaner area, what we probably could do. What are these buildings? What is that building? Yeah, we'll just throw. We'll put the actual other industry DLC up here, and then maybe we'll stretch it back down if we absolutely have to. All right, so let's make sure we're grabbing all of this. All of these buildings are going to get dezoned right now. All right, so Orchard Zone, and we'll rename it shortly. But all of these are going to get dezoned, so now let's go ahead and dezone those. You don't have to do you do not have to do the dezoning thing. It just works. I think it's smarter if I do, so we're going to go ahead and dezone all of this. That gives them time to move out, time for people to be able to get going and get moved out accordingly. We're going to be, and we also need the area clean.
From JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Not many people know this because
Because you just made it up. Call it like I see it, and if I don't see it, I make it up. All right, so we're going to dezone all of this. Make sure it's all dezoned. It's weird kind of doing it with the mouse and the controller at the same time. All right, the whole reason I want this too is that this is not on flat land. So we're going to have to be very, very careful on how we go about doing this. So this collector road, okay, that's actually more of an arterial road.
121. To see here, we like being in supervised carry-on sin nothing to
yeah, this is more of an arterial. This is more of an arterial. So I think what we're going to do is that's 3 into 2.
Zesty, March 15th, 2025.
Most of these have moved out now, which means we're going to take a bit of a hit.
For hitting the like button.
Let's see. Okay, so that's 2, that's 3 and 1. So we need to update this road as well. All right, so I did. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. That's probably a good thing, right? I have to presume that's kind of a good thing. All right, so can I drag this down as well? Yes. We may we may have to connect these two as well. We're going to do one more parallel road off of this.
Nothing. To see here, we like being in supervised carry-on sin nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here. I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing. Nothing.
This one got made yesterday when you wasn't looking. We're talking about how to make Zesty smile and happy. Totally wholesome, nothing sad.
Of course it's wholesome. I wouldn't ever second guess that. Zesties need to have love and attention too. So I absolutely agree with that. I agree with that statement. All right, so let's drag this down here. All right, that I know you're going to say you need it there. All right, so the way that we're going to have to do this, you've got the way that it's broken up is you have buildings themselves. These are your main buildings for each of the industries. So we're going to start, we have a farm main building, but much like the other ways, you really want to kind of plan it out a little bit. The green area here, the light green area, is more for our extractor buildings. They're without being able to really build it in, unless I just throw it all together, it's gonna look weird. So let's go ahead and at least throw 2 of the buildings in, so that we can get this going. We're gonna throw the farming building down, and it needs to be within the farming area. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag that a little further up here. Let's go back and extend that further out. I can make this a little bit smaller if I need to.
You should get yourself a fluffy sheep zesty.
A fluffy sheep zesties.
They're great to cuddle with. It's going to look weird, kids.
Nope. Nope.
Zesty Sin has no idea about yesterday nothing comment lol. The sheep
Don't say, you see the when you say it like that.
Nothing.
My goodness. So now that we've opened this up, the orchard, and we need a name for the farm. I mean, we can continue to have this as Diddley's Donkey Farm, but I think that we have to figure that out. as to whether or not we rename this second area or we continue to keep it as Diddley's Donkey Farm. But when we open it up, it starts with the default name of Orchard Agricultural Area, and it starts at level 1. Much like how the college campus upgrades, the more kinds of items that you put in there, the better off it be. I'm not that good with the college campuses still. I'm learning those because there's some additional little tweaks you have to do with those. But I'm very familiar with the industries themselves, so I'm going to be showing you how to do this at the same time. Now, the grain silos are going to be for our stops. Those are considered more like warehouses for, in this case, the farming industry. Grain silos don't necessarily need to be in the farming area. They just need to be in an area that will be road accessible because they will be balanced usually. They'll either be completely filled for sale, or I mean just to stock, completely empty, or you balance them out so that you have goods coming in and goods going out. Now, instead of it just being you set up the area and then you drop the items in. This one's a little bit more in depth where you need to have a little bit more of a chain of your product line, and I'll show you what we need. So this is going to be the warehouses. These are the actual extractors here. You start with a small animal pasture that does not need to go on the light green fertile land. As long as it's still within the farming area, it counts. It just does not have to be on.
Who would dare give Ducky the raspberries?
Hey, you like raspberries? You like those raspberries? Do you? Did you like those? Was that fun for you? Because it was very fun for me, Zesty. Personal moment there, right? My tongue was not moist enough. And I'm sure you guys are going to clip that now that I've realized I've said that aloud. Yep, that just happened. So we have a small animal pasture, a small crop field, and a small fruit field. So small fruits. She likes small fruits. That's what. She likes small fruits. All right, so we put the industry building there. Let's go ahead and open the rest of this up. So now you can see how they're all broken up. We have a farmers workers barracks, which we won't unlock until we get to a level 2 farming area. Once we have those, we can update them. And what did I say that was wrong? What did I say? I just work it here, man. I just work here. Man. Just work here, man. All right. So you said you wanted the fruit fields. We don't want to overwhelm these and spam these like crazy. So technically, we probably only need one of each. So we're going to put the small fruit field down.
At the same time. You can't say things like that.
You can't say things like that. I'm telling my mom on you. Let's see. Can I? Oh, I can. I have them just the right distance apart. So the power should be able to jump between the two. There, throw that there, and it actually shows you based off of where it is how it would drop down. So, for example, if I move this here, 48 tons per week. If I move this over here,
Zesty, you're not just wonderful.
36 tons per week, 32 tons per week I saw in there, 2 tons per week. So it really depends on where you put it. Now, we did briefly discuss this earlier in the Sins Arcade Hangout, which we do every Saturday. That's only inside Discord. We don't do it usually anywhere else. And we did discuss how...
Thanks, sheep.
Lol, thanks, sheep. Lol. Thanks, sheep. Lol. Thanks, sheep. Okay, so we are going to throw... Slope's too steep. That slope is way too steep. I'm not sure I want to put this over here, but we already know that this was not a good fertile area anyway, so it doesn't hurt. That's going to be loud. The red ring around it with the earmuffs, the earphones, shows that that's a loud area. So
everyone raspberries. I mistyped earlier.
So putting this here means that there's going to be a noise issue around the skate park, and it's going to smell like cow poo, right? I mean, that's really what it comes. Hey, leave me alone. I'm doing all right. It's okay. So the other cool thing that we get to choose is that for each of these now, we get to choose. Oh, look, we can put sheep here. So that's what we're going to have. We're going to have sheep at this small animal pasture. And in fact, we're going to rename the animal pasture.
Command. Poop.
What is the command? Okay, now you have to let me know what the actual command is. Small animal pasture, NT
Cleaning up this
sheep.
poop pile of poo.
The brethren.
Nothing.
There we go. It's because the chat's in the way.
To see here we like being unsupervised. Carry on sin nothing to see here.
Carry on, carry on. Oh, that's the one you added? Okay, I remember hearing that go off. All right, and then these now have been updated. So a small fruit greenhouse. You have apples, oranges, and pears that you can choose from. It really doesn't matter. Truthfully, it really doesn't matter, right? As long as you're just generating some food.
Face. That the chaos last night, lol.
Hey, I appreciated that chaos. That chaos was quite fun. Oranges? Sounds like a plan. Oranges it is. Let's go in here and grab oranges. Boom. And then for this one, this is the small crop field. And for crops, you have corn, cotton, potatoes, wheat. We don't have raspberries. Corn, cotton, potatoes, and wheat. Potatoes. Potatent toes. Potent toes. Potent toes. Potent toes?
Potato.
Potato. Schlemiel, Hassan Pfeffer Incorporated. Do you want all the raspberries?
Tatas.
Tatas. Tatas. He said tatas. Tatas? Do you like tatas? I like tatas. Tatas make the world go round, though. That's you can absolutely potatoes. All right, potatoes it is. Potatoes. All right. Now, looking out from here, if we grab onto the, oh man, of course the chat is going to be right in the way. So if you look, we have the production line here. Now we've only added one each of the three extractor buildings. We have a lot more room to go. The reason I did that was because of where the power lines were, trying to get them going. And as you can see, we're already building up a little bit of animal products. I'm not speeding this up. I'm going to keep this at the slow speed. We're already building up animal products here. Acquisition, we're requiring 80 tons of our own product. We're not importing anything. Out of the crops, we have 80 tons so far. And then once these crops, the crops themselves, both from the fruit as well as from the potatoes, those will all be combined. Those will go. Part of that will go towards food production, and part of it will go towards animal feed. Which, whether you know this or not, especially in the United States, and I can't speak 100% for the rest of the planet. And if you're here, by the way, if this is your first time joining us in Sin's Arcade, hit that like button. If you play City Skylines, if you're even remotely interested in what we're doing, this is going to be a really quick thing. But it's going to take a little bit more drawn out because I want to be in depth on it. So please pay attention for that. But, consider subscribing. Most of the food that's generated, especially in the United States, goes to agriculture. It does not actually go to human production food. It's going to feed other animals so that they can make the dairy products and to feed chickens and to feed sheep and to feed all the food. It's the food that our food eats. So that's where it comes. Attention. So as of right now, we have the crop field with the oranges. We have the potatoes here, and then we have the sheep farm over here. With just those three, we're already building up a little bit of product here, and you can actually see the chain as it goes down. So it has to go in here. What you're not seeing is the rest of the chain, which unfortunately, this is the one thing that pisses me off about the PC version versus the console version. The console version actually shows you the full chain. I mean, the PC version shows you the full chain. It doesn't stop here. It goes continue and lets you see where it goes from the rest of this chain going further out. So once we get large enough and built up enough, then we can go in and we unlock the buildings. Then we'll unlock things like, for example, the flour mill. The flour mill will take the crops that we produce and turn it into specialty goods like flour. And then that is obviously there's one chain there. That flour can't be fed to the animals clearly, so that flour can be stored and stocked and resold accordingly as in city as well as out of city. But as you continue further, there is the milking parlor, the cattle shed, and then the slaughterhouse. Oh, and then up here. Then you have unique factories. For example, we have the seafood factory. I think we already have the seafood factory on site inside the Dean Bluffs area. But then the next one of the other ones is a bakery. So once we hit a level 2 farming area, we can use the bakery. The bakery takes a little bit of the farming products, a little bit of the animal products, and then makes those into one unique product, which is anything that the bakery produces, and that's an additional layer of money in monetized income that we can create. So we're going to make the Zesty Bakery and get all that stuff going. But we're going to get there. That's the whole process of doing this. But we don't want to overwhelm it either. So we could probably do what I'd say. Let's do 2 more of each building type. So here's the fruit. We had the fruit up next to it. Let's throw those all together. And then the crops are down here. We don't want to overwhelm the circumstance, but we want to try to get a little bit of a jump start. And now these people are going to probably complain. Why is that shaped weird? Why the hell? Okay, just bigger. This is a larger land print. These people are going to be upset here because of the noise. Like, hear that? Could you imagine hearing that all the time? All the time. And the smell, right? The smell is not part of the game. So there's sheep here. There's sheep here. So we're just going to do a sheep. So we can't do donkeys. Well, we could do pigs. Cows, Highland cows, and pigs. The only pigs we have in Chamois are inside the police department. No? Okay. Sounded good. Got all quiet.
Funny face with Tom.
They're all black sheep. Oh my goodness, that's horrible. So this is a graphics issue, and I don't know what broke. I honestly don't know what happened here. It broke. It's broken. All right, so there's all that.
The city of Sin.
We need to see. Man, look at all that traffic going down that road.
1,100,000. According to Sin,
we'll come back in and clean. We'll come back and clean all this up here soon.
Near the keyboard again.
According to Sin, you already have a bakery, Zesty? Do you two get a room? At the hotel right down here, downtown Diddley Donkey Farm. Well, there's a hotel over here somewhere. So that it was a good segue though, wasn't it? It was pretty good. It was smooth. It was smooth like that. Smooth. All right, so this. What are these? This is cotton. We don't want no cotton. We need potatoes. Hey, Xland. You guys want more? You said you only want oranges, right? Pears and oranges. Let's do oranges. Oops.
Heischland slightly smiling face.
Here's our apple or our orange orchard.
Has somehow found a way past the firewall today.
Uh-oh.
Updating the code in real time. Heischland. Oranges, yes.
Look at me. Look at me. I'm Crash Bandicoot. Okay. Lots of oranges. And we're not even in Florida. And then here's the potatoes. Look at that potato goodness. Just like Mom used to make. With a fire hydrant. A lowly fire hydrant. That's a UK fire hydrant if I've ever seen one. It doesn't look too shabby out here, though. So, the other cool thing that we can do is we can, because we have the farming industry open, we can also add farming fencing if we want to do that too, to kind of make it a little bit more extreme. Okay, so for example, oh, that one's going to be, oh, that's already has a fence built in. Okay. So maybe we should add some trees out here. Oops, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. Come on, Sin. Come on, Sin. Throw some alders in. I'm not sure this is going to really help so much with the smell, right? But it'll certainly help a little bit with the audio, with the sound, because of the complaints they're having from trying to make sure that these are as close to alignment as I can possibly get them. And you don't want to put too many trees down too close to an arable land area, because if you put too many trees down, it'll shift from being arable, fertile land for farming into forestry land. So you got to be very careful. It's the other reason why I put these pastures down here.
Chicken fingers with ranch dipping sauce distracts 3 well. It's something about meat and white sauce. Hydrate. Okay, that's it. I give up with him today. Since
Something about meat and white sauce. Oh my goodness, kids. Do you believe this? Do you believe it?
Check.
Our posture's good. Our posture's good, actually. I appreciate it. I'm doing pretty good. But the camera, I'm having issues with the camera. Not capturing my good side. Do I have a good side? I don't think so. Alright, and does that look good? No. Is it gonna work? Eventually. I like how they're okay from when you're this far away, but as soon as you get anywhere closer, then they like lose their color. I don't understand what the graphic glitch for that is coming from.
Work in progress, Sin.
Right?
Walker Street, is it from the Texas Ranger? Because
Ranger, Ranger. It doesn't have Ranger. Ranger. Alright, so since we put that in, what do we need to name this area? How are we doing? So now we've got a split.
Black sheep, Sin smirking face.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I do know. What should we name this area? Who has not had something named after them?
121. Quote 121.
If you're watching and you do play on City Skylines, please chat inside the chat and let me know what you would like to have this new farming name. Should we call it Diddleys 2, Donkey 2, Electric Boogaloo? What, I mean, I don't.
Schlen's not.
Schlen's not. Well, Schlen is, no offense, I'm sure Schlen can agree with this too. Much like NT Sheep, Schlen has also had multiple other stuff in multiple other cities named after him. I could do that though. I have no problem doing that. Hold on, maybe this might work. This might work. Yes.
How about Annabelle Farm after my daughter? I'm probably named in most cities.
Should we keep this name, or should we keep this name, or should we change it? We could do the Annabelle. I don't have a problem. Oh my gosh, my horrible sense of humor. All right, so we're doing actually. Oh, hey, look, it swapped back around now. 350 tons so far, most of which is our own production. Very little of which we're actually importing, which is good. This is what we wanted. This is what we wanted. Granted, we're doing the very, very early stuff, and we're still a single star here. We could probably leave and come back because again, I want to have enough room when we do the next upgrade. When we do hit level 2, what we'll probably end up doing is taking one each. Out of Well, I'll probably leave these here, but what I'll probably end up doing is taking one each of the small fruit and food pastures and swap them out to medium and have like two small, two medium, two large. I don't really think, unless you have a gigantic arable land, for fertile land, that you really need a lot more than that. And by the way, if this is your first time being here, welcome to Sins Arcade or welcome back to Sins Arcade. If you play City Skylines as well, then hit that like button. We're going to be continuing to upgrade the Diddley's Donkey Farm area with this is more of the normal farming industry specialization, and this is now the DLC industry farming. So smack that like button if you like that stuff there. We're gonna go here. How is that growing? That's growing pretty decently. All right, we could probably leave this alone for right now. We're eventually gonna come back, even though it's just the three arms. We're probably gonna end up taking this fence out and connecting these two, and or extending this area. All right, the school. We need to go to check the school out anyway. So that's good. We're going to check the school out here in just a moment. School is recognized. Woo! We went up to recognized now. How about Rainbow's Farm as next to sheep? Rainbow's Farm. We could do that. I mean, well, I don't know. I like the name of that. That's pretty funny though. But we're recognized now, which is good. Renowned. For no new academic works, we did drop a bunch of students, but I presume that they must have graduated, so that's good. Campus attractiveness did go up. Over 9,000. 9,000! White bed sheets were appropriated by students for this year's toga parties. Way to toga, toga, toga. Yasker's Farm. Baba Yaga's. Alright, so we are still level 2 for our college campus. We don't have any new buildings though, I don't think, right? Yeah, I think we put all of these down. There's the commencement office. We put all these down. So, did we actually lose? No, we didn't. We still stayed here. Where did this? Yeah, I can talk. I can't move this. All right, then I'm gonna have to move chat. I'm moving chat, guys. Give me a second. There we go. Chat's moved. All right, so for Junior's Farm, maybe we could do that too. I mean, that's something we could absolutely do. Let's see here. So we are recognized. That's level 2. We need to get to level 3. I'm not sure we necessarily need more academic works. We do need more students though, and our student capacity dramatically low. What is going on? Increase the capacity by placing campus buildings and facilities. How do we make the campus more attractive?
I have flashbacks. I remember the 60s and wasn't born till 78.
That's some potent LSD, baby. That's some good stuff right there. I'm gonna tell you what. I don't honestly know. That's the one thing I'm still learning the campus stuff. So honestly, if you are in chat and you have built campuses in the past, help me. Help the city of Chamois. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong. We have more than enough space. Why do we only have a total capacity of 800? I don't understand this. Why does it show 800? Campus building and facilities. So why? I don't understand that. That doesn't make any sense. Hold on. Hand. Yes, Pete SB. Yes, sir. See, look, these. Okay, that's a dormitory. But there's a fraction of the students here. Why?
to see here. We like being in supervised carry-on. Sin nothing to see here. Ducky
I don't understand.
here he.
Welcome,
Hi,
Pete SB. Guys, check out Pete SB.
Smiling face.
Appreciate you guys. Oh,
Hey,
Pete, did you just end your stream? Did you just rate us?
Hi, Pete.
Pete SB is a phenomenal content creator as well. He was just playing Elite Dangerous, doing some exobiology. I don't understand where we're going wrong. The dormitories are not filling up.
So yes.
I had to see if we have any other education buildings anywhere else that I may have missed, because I'm wondering if
PSB.
Faculty, do we have one over here? Okay, so this, maybe this one can go.
Hey, Sin and chat.
The Learn Community College Faculty Extension.
No.
Double tap! Welcome back,
Hi,
Double
DT.
Tap. No students go here.
Hi, DT.
Alright, so let's go ahead and take that out.
Zesty.
And
Sheep.
we'll put a
Sarge.
dog park.
Pete.
Ah, poop. Alright, we won't put a dog park there. We're supposed to be getting new parks, by the way.
Waving hand, zany face.
I don't want to take that building out if I don't have to. Alright,
Kiwi.
that's still too large, too.
K1W1.
So weird to do it this way.
Slightly smiling
Too large.
face.
Ah, too large.
Kiwi waving hand.
Oh, those are not. Those are crap parks. I don't like those. These are way too large. Although that might be. That's small.
Peter.
This is small cricket. Small cricket patch. That's not small. That was everything, anything but small.
In 15 minutes eyes.
Has it really? Awesome sauce. I love it, guys. Smack that like button. Smack that like button. Are you city builders? Let me know. Let me know in the chat below. Let me know in the comments down below if you're watching this after the fact. This still is horrible. I have to come back in here and fix this up. It's not good. And then this one is the fish market. I guess we didn't put the seafood factory down.
To find my weirdos. You guys come to me. Come to Daddy, Lord of Sin.
All right, so maybe we should do that. Hold on. Let's consider that really quick.
High stool.
Go to fish.
High stool. Listen up, you primitive screwheads. K1W.
Fish factory. Fish factory. Fish factory. Wait, didn't I have the fish factory over here? Wait. Isn't this the fish factory?
Heist. Roll 10. At Zesty lost 1 million tokens and
out
now
of that.
has 1
Out of that.
197 million.
There's the fish factory. We do have a fish factory.
Tokens. Gamble.
Which is turning the fish we are catching into goods, but this one is not catching.
3 million tokens and now
is that the wrong one?
159,871,965
Oh, this one is the right one, yeah.
Tokens.
Oh, underneath, there it is. Fish farm. The fish farm just doesn't generate enough fish. That's really what it comes down to. And this one is a park. That's for tourism. These poor little boats.
Factory with that smells in. Slots all.
Well played.
Fish factory conjures up so many inappropriate comments. At K1W1P1 rate you got dolphin, wolf, heart pulse, and lost your 100,000 tokens.
Alright, let's go back here. What am I missing? How do we make... Oh, no, that's right. We're looking for more educational buildings. So we look for that one. The rest of these, this is for medical... Oh, those are also... Yes, the medical laboratory? We don't have the medical laboratory, do we? What is this? That's the hospital. Wait, that's not even supposed to be on the same thing. What the?
A crew of ne'er-do-wells,
oh, because it's a hospital. That's why. That's why.
Are prepping their weapons,
University.
cyberdex, sit. Accountant, the rest were extracted and given medical
There's
care.
this one right here.
A rival team has countered your heist and dwindled your numbers.
The Maxi Bloke.
They will
Do we
probably
take
be
Maxi
tortured
Bloke
and their
University
locations
out?
removed unless we ask. Results, Zesty.
Do we rename the big university Maxi Bloke University?
Join the multidiscipline.
Because there's almost 500 students here that we could easily bring over to our area. But I still don't understand why it was showing 800 out of 800. I think it's because the level of renown, that's the only amount of we're allowed to have. And I'm kind of I'm confused how I may have broken that. I'm still learning too. But what do you guys think about this one? Should we recommission? Should we remove this Maxi Bloke University and recommission the big university to be Maxi Bloke? Because remember I said I didn't really care for HPIS? It was kind of funny. The novelty of that joke is kind of worn off already. So what do you guys think? Although I did like this whole park, this whole area. I did like how this whole area was built up. What do you guys think?
Grinning, squinting face.
Alright, we'll come back to that. Yeah, that's what you guys did. Everybody went quiet.
After Maxi and make the small one an annex. It's time to give Zesty head pats.
It's all disjointed.
Oh, now.
It's time to give Zesty head pats.
Nice
Duel.
sheep.
Alright, so there's
Now
that
I
one.
have two songs in my head: Sushi Girl, Tubes, and Give Me Back My Man, B52S.
Okay, so that is the only other one. Would you guys like that idea of renaming the large one after Maxi Bloke and then making this smaller one like an annex? Where is it? Oh, right here. The smaller one an annex? Although, truthfully, I mean, like, I don't want to lose those students if we're already at max capacity inside of our university. Headsets?
This is
Earmuffs!
doesn't end.
It just goes on and on, my friend. That's right.
Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Grinning, squinting face.
Some people started singing it not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because.
Get a new follower, you can name the annex after them.
Got it. Will do. Maxi will be very happy, I think.
Hi, Diana.
And maybe if it's named differently, then they'll be okay with it. What are we doing wrong, though? Academic works. We've created so many of them. Is it the academic staff?
He winking face with tongue.
We're only spending 6,000 a week on that. I mean, right now we're in a deficit anyway as far as our money, but we can survive and eat a little bit more if we have to on those. You know what? Let's see if we raise that up. Let's go up to, let's go by 4,000 to 10,000 there. That gives us a better chance to create. I'm not really sure that we necessarily need these though. I was hoping the varsity sports. We don't pay attention to the varsity. This is always broken. I've never seen this work correctly. As far as the reporting, especially once you have more than one sport in your area. Yeah, once you have more than one sport in your area, it's kind of broken on this one. Lifetime 9. Ticket sales are good. In fact, we'll drop the ticket prices down a little bit. I'm not worried about eating the costs for right now. But it's this. Wait, 804. Campus buildings are giving us 1,740. The varsity sports are only giving 194. 802. Increase the capacity by placing campus buildings and facilities. But I've already done that with the
Quote
dormitories.
99.
So, do we just spam it like we would normally do here? I'm not sure that that's even going to help.
Quote
And I mean, we have 2.5 million. How much are those? Oh, let's try. I mean, we could try it. That's the only other way that I can think of. Dormitory.
Quote 104. Come to Daddy, yeah, Sin, May 3rd, 2025. Quote 84. Quote 84. Diddley's Donkey Farm, come and look at our
We're going to remove
asses.
most of
We've
these.
got small asses, big asses,
We're going to
big
remove
asses,
most of
narrow
these.
asses. Check out T.
But
Quote 121.
I want
Roll.
to see if we
Quote
can.
121.
We may have
You
to
need good
force.
tools to kill a good field face with Tom.
We may have to force the
March 15th,
university
2025.
to grow a little faster than we originally intended by just spamming the living crap out of dormitories.
Quote 103.
To see if we can get more people in.
103. Did he just say repo boob job, Zesty, May 3rd, 2025? Oh, wow.
And the cool thing is these are all right near along the bus lines, so they'll still get people to move around.
Quote 121.
Wait, what was 121? You need good tools to till a good field. Damn, Skippy. And if they're rechargeable tools, if they're rechargeable tools, then you're saving the planet. Let's get moist. That's really, really wet. That's a lot of wetness right there. Year over year, the wetness increases. All right, so
Quote.
How is this growing in now? So we are importing 91. Or that's the income? Weekly costs for importing the resource. So yeah, so we're only spending $91 on importing, which is good. 334 tons, pretty decent. So this actually shows you the weekly income from selling each of these resources. Now, we didn't put down any of those silos yet. So we don't, these are all direct in, direct out. Nothing gets stored. We're going to go ahead and add those too, but I didn't want to add them like crazy. For example, I want those on their own separate road. So let's go ahead and add those in now. Let's get moist.
Yesterday making that one. At D0 3 tab successfully added quote 127.
All right, and then this one should be a one-way actually. One-way with a 3-lane road. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, right? Up to that point right there. These are probably going to come out, but we'll replace them anyway. So now we're going to go up, grab the water line. We need to make sure we have enough water first.
Laser.
Yep. You're firing your laser. All right, there's those. Plenty of water. We're good there. So now we're going to go back over to the industry. And by the way, I am on console, but I'm using a wireless mouse and wireless keyboard too. So your muse's name is Betty Crocker. If she shows up and puts her foot in your ass, that's on you. Just putting that on, just saying. Just saying. If she's actually watching and she shows up and puts her foot in your ass, don't come crying to me.
Sheep.
Right, so these just need to be placed roadside. These silos do not have to be placed in the same area. Matter, I don't even have to have them this close if I didn't want them this close.
I read that as Mouse's name.
Mouse's?
I want to see Betty put her foot in sheep's $1. She's going to tickle your tonsils with her toes face with tongue. Better be moist for that foot.
Holy damn, man, that's golden. That's golden. Golden!
Sorry,
she's gonna tickle you. She's gonna tickle you.
Is her name Duncan Hines instead?
No, her name is her name. I swear, you guys.
Well, now I want cake.
Oh God. All right, so we put one there. We are going to put the other one. Can I get it to go? I don't want it so close to the intersection. Yeah, I guess we'll throw that on this side here, because then we'll just run the power back over. All right, go back in. Go grab power here. Is that going to connect? That is not going to connect.
Do come crying to me, Sin. Well, now I want chaos in game. Join the multi-discipline Sins Arcade Discord.
Why does that not surprise me?
https
Color me not surprised. This is my not surprised face.
/dfavh8bfn43. I'm best cake maker in chat lol.
Hmm.
At K1W1P1 rate, successfully added quote 128. Could be worse, the galloping gourmet could show up with similar intentions.
Galloping gourmet. That's a deep cut. Holy hell.
Pies in the face. No cake today.
Alien Royalty, welcome back. Alien Royalty.
Alien Royalty, welcome in. Shortcake, shortcake, shortcake.
Ooh, actually, that's a good idea.
How are you, Zesty?
Cake.
Pie, pie, pie. Hi,
oh, it was a high-capacity high school. That's not a college. Wait. Oh, he has two things after him. All right, so then this one needs to be changed anyway.
Royalty. Chat's gone wild. Alien. Good, thanks. You.
Okay. How does that work? I think that works better.
Clinking beer mugs, clinking
I think that works better,
mugs.
and I can see... There we go. How does that look, guys? Smack that like button! Welcome back to Sins Arcade, or welcome to Sins Arcade. Appreciate you. I'm sorry to hear that you have been feeling unwell, Alien Royalty. I apologize. I'm sorry that you hear that. But now you have a community college named after you. Look at this beautiful community college. Isn't this glorious? We're going to stand on the roof.
Hydrate.
Yes, ma'am. Bonk.
Thank you for watching. Your support means
so
more
this
than
is
you
your
know, even if you are not chatting.
This is your community college.
The arcade abides.
I don't understand why the lighting is so weird like that.
Sadness, get well, alien.
Actually, hold on.
Since drank to the dark side of the cult. There needs to be a gummy emoji.
There does need to be a gummy emoji. I think people have done that purposely. Oh. Whoa, where the hell did we fly off to?
Grinning, squinting face. Alien hugs.
Oh, that still didn't do much as far as the lighting is concerned, but so now you have a community college named after you, Alien Royalty. Hopefully you feel better soon. We probably should put another park over here though. This is pretty nice. Look at this. People can come over here and sit down what they're studying. That guy's just contemplating the bush. Whoa, hey, okay, I'm sorry. I was just talking about it. Where are you going? Hey, let's be cyber stalkers. Cyber stalking for the win. He pulled out a pocket car. Are you going to get in the car? What are you doing?
A lot like our community college building. Mucus in the lungs, dry throat.
Man, he took his sweet-ass time getting in the back.
Toga. Toga.
Toga. Toga. Are you not entertained? I can almost walk as fast as that car can drive.
Ouch, alien. Your toga looks like an evening gown.
It does, doesn't it? I look fabulous. Don't hate. Collaborate. We're following this blue car. In case you're just showing up right now. Not the one in the back, the one in the front. This one right here. We're just doing it the poor man's way of following it.
Lol, Zesty just wants to pull it off, lol.
Zesty's pulling what again? What did you do?
At Sins Arcade, have you ever watched Degjamis?
Watch Dogs?
Discipline Sins Arcade Discord.
Is that what you mean? Watch Dogs? I played Watch Dogs. I have Watch Dogs 2. I actually prefer Watch Dogs 2 over Watch Dogs 1. Watch Dogs 1 I need to actually play a little bit more of. I really didn't give it the fair shake I should have. But Watch Dogs 2, on the other hand, that game is fun as hell. And yes, I do have it. I do have it on PlayStation. I have the disc instead. She goes pulling it again.
Lol. Adson's Arcade play the Watchdog Legion.
Oh, Watch Dogs Legion, that's the only one I haven't played. I have not played Watch Dog Legion. Okay, I'm not sure that that's even going to help. Oh, I forgot time was paused. Damn, so many dead people. Lots and lots of dead people. Now that hasn't moved. So you know what else we need to add? I know that we discussed it last time, but I think we're going to need a little bit more. Let's go ahead and add in some more crematoriums. And we're going to put that out on this line out here by where the train line is, just because nobody's going to want to come out this way anyway. The only thing is you've got the bus lines right across the way here, so we may have to line these up with fencing and trees. So there's 4 more crematoriums. Let's go ahead and fence those off really quick. We're going to get a big oil industry fence, maybe? Yeah, that'll look good. That'll look good. We'll drag that over. Can I drag this?
Don't make yourself sore though. Hi, Mr. Belson 07.
And then actually we probably could cut that off the rest of the way. Why do I need so many crematoriums? Because there's... Look at all those skulls. The reason why is I have all of the graveyards are full. Almost all, yeah, they're almost all full. Here, let's get a better overview. Zoom out here. And let's look at health and look at death care. So death care... we have a... oh, come on.
Quote 34. If he cries, you should pick him up. Krusty, Delta 1 246.
Of course, now the chat's right in the damn way again. But as you can see here, we're near capacity for the cemeteries.
Why is the population so unhealthy?
Oh, it's not a matter of being unhealthy. Oh, so let me answer that question. That is a good question to ask. When you develop areas, so for example, when I developed this area, most of the people in this area moved in at the same time. Most of the kids that were born at the same time, and so therefore they will usually die along the same time as well.
Sometimes normal colds can get worse if not treated well.
Oh, I thought that was a question for me. I apologize. I answered it. I thought I was...
Unhealthy. High stool.
Oh, no, you did ask about the crematoriums. So, partially on me. Alright, let's go grab power here, and then we'll add the... then we will add... Drag it up there, maybe?
Gotcha. Slots all. At K1W1P1 rate you got, owl, skull underscore.
So I double tap. I hope I answered your question. There's chat's going crazy now, so it's really tough for me to kind of keep up. I think there's water. Is there water there? Okay, there's water there too. Okay, good. So now they'll have to wait for the train. The train's coming through, but that will certainly get all of these going.
At D0 3 tap 1-2 million tokens and now has
let's change them out to be random. So now they'll run around, kind of like it like that actually. So they'll run around and they'll go out to get more of the people themselves. Our health, as far as overall for the city, is not really bad. Healthcare 84%, so the average health for everybody is around 84%. And if you look at then elder care, the average lifespan for everybody is 75 people. You think I should play Watch Dogs Legion on hardest mode, so if your character dies, they are permanently dying in game, so you be
Diana the Duck.
clever, then
Grim
go
squinting
in
face.
guns blazing.
At Sins Arcade, I think you should try Watchdog Legion on hardest mode, so if her character dies, they permanently die in game, so you be clever then G.
I
A crew
mean,
of ne'er-do-wells,
what is
beginners,
I'm
and beast
not even familiar
victimizers
enough
are
with Watch
popping their
Dogs Legion
weapons,
as to
armor,
what the
gear,
gimmick on
space
that
ops,
game is.
cyberdecks,
So why
such.
would I be interested in
The
playing
city of
Watch Dogs
sin.
Legion?
Get the cheddar,
All
son.
right, so
The
going back to
screenshots
health,
don't
average
look
health is
good.
84% across
The
the board.
entire
Out of 100,
squad
that's
was
pretty
sent
damn good,
straight to
I
the
would say.
cold locker.
Especially when you look
0
at
death.
this. The average
You
sick
pixels not happy in
citizens,
blue
or people
family.
who are ill in some
Join the
way, shape, or form,
multi-discipline
physically ill,
Sins Arcade
is
Discord.
93. I hit the
https
button on the keyboard on the controller, but it's up here. 93 sick people with a capacity of almost 4,000 that we can heal at any given time. So that's actually very, very, very good health. Yeah, the symmetry usage, though, this is the biggest reason why. And because I don't want to add any more symmetries yet, that's the biggest reason why on so many dead people that we have that need to be picked up. I mean, I could add another symmetry, but I'm not sure that I really need to. All right, let's go ahead and add these trees in, though. Creator trees. Do we want to add any bushes? Yeah, we'll add a couple of wild hedges here or there.
Crematorium is a good idea then.
I say so. I thought so. And personally, that's how I plan on getting everything taken care of when I'm gone. I want to be cremated. We'll add some lantana here and there. Kind of really break it up a little bit. Now, I could go with a higher strength too if I wanted. Horse chestnut. Yeah, we can do those. Trying to not only do for the sound, but also...
Arcade, my mom was cremated.
Your mom was cremated? Yeah, I plan on being cremated. My mom was cremated.
Join the multi-discipline Sins Arcade Discord. https://discord.gg/2zzvq36. Ima buried at sea.
And then we'll throw some rhododendrons in there too, just to kind of give a little bit more color.
Better to burn out.
Then to fade
The
away.
same alien.
We'll make it a little bit prettier for these people.
Got to go. Later.
Hey, take it easy, NT Sheep. You guys check out Sheep.
No.
I don't have the command. I can't do the command right off the top of my head. My hands are full, literally.
Cool. Kiwi.
But
Later, Sheep.
Does this look a little bit more? How does that look? How does that look? Yeah, granted, you get smokestacks, right? But
Sheep. Right, Ducky getting sent to bed.
All right, Ducky, have a good one. Thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate you. Love you. Guys, give 07 to Ducky and to Sheep. 07 in chats, guys. 07 in chats. All right, so my unwillingness to actually speed up the time. How is this looking? Pretty good as far as that's concerned. Oh, we're almost to level 2 here. We're almost to level 2. Or is that basically we are at level 2? It just has to update. Alright, and then what about this silo here? Balance going in and out 80%, 87% full. How much is going in? Is it going in or out? See you soon. Alright, have a good one, Diana. 87, I looked away. Freight trucks are in use. 90%. So it actually is, they are filling it up. Okay. I don't want them going that way. Damn it. Alright, so we are going to... I said did not want that to happen. I wanted them to come around, drop it off, and go. Like they're doing here. And I don't want these guys to come up and turn around and do that. I don't want that. I don't want that.
Who's cold and who's weirdo's eyes thinking face? Zesty, do you want game to be chaotic? I am too lazy to make cake, so I'm going to have coffee.
Let's see how that goes. I'm gonna speed it up for just temporary. just for a second here.
Extra sweet coffee.
All right. Yeah, I think
Grinning,
3 lanes is
squinting
okay
face
here.
rolling on the floor, laughing face with tears of joy to
All right,
expat.
slow it back down again. And really quick, let's city info, rename, and change that to 17.
Caffeine and sugar.
And then
Cola.
Jolt Cola. There's a blast from the past.
Coffee is as bad as soda. I mean, sure.
Is it though? I mean, you're not wrong, but you're not really right either. And let me explain why. Depending upon the coffee that you drink and how much of it you ingest, that's realistically what it comes down to. Coffee does not require any creamer, it does not require any sugar, and your body may or may not require the caffeine, but only because of dependency at that point, right? Let's be honest, it is a substance you are ingesting to help facilitate some portion of your body or your life. When you are ingesting sodas, the vast majority of the sodas that you ingest have high fructose corn syrup. They have a bunch of additional chemicals along with carbonated water, and that's a dramatic difference between coffee and sugar. You determine how the coffee may or may not affect you. You don't really have much of a shot in the dark. You either drink the soda or you don't. You can water it down, but it's not gonna. You're not emulsifying. You're not breaking it or dividing it further like you would be with coffee. So no, I can't agree with you 100% on that one. Hey, Kiwi Pirate. Beer has more says Kiwi Pirate. More All right. We still need to add more residential. We have a lot of residential demand. So I'm trying to do a bunch of things, and I know it's going to sound really weird that I'm doing it or that I have been doing it that way. Let's go ahead and grab another one of those median trees with the bicycle paths so that we can throw this in here. And this is actually probably going to turn into the apartment complex that I originally wanted to have built last week. So we're going to go back over and do a small district specifically for that.
Grinning, squinting face rolling on the floor, laughing.
Yeah, I think I did. Yes, yes, I did. Thanks for asking. Yes, yes, I did. How did you know? He knows me so well. Oh no. Oh no. All right, so.
Alien, there is no wrong left. Max Q is
there is no wrong left. Nice. Oh, where's it going here? Oh, go back in. We're gonna set that to. Set this to. I don't think we did the shopping malls, did we? Oh, we did shopping malls. You know, we'll do University City. I'm not sure I think we've already done that too. But we're gonna rename this to.
At K1W1P1 rate, did Zesty stole all her rum from her ship?
I think she did. Okay. So, in this little area, and we're going to make sure that that we control the zoning on this. So, the best way to kind of controlling, I'm going to do a real small, basically a small apartment complex type of thing. So, to control the zoning along here, we don't want any of Faith Brown Boulevard to have any zoning on it. So, temporarily, we're going to throw a fence along the outside of it here. So now notice that the zoning readjusted accordingly. And we can go ahead and tear that back down as we need to.
Wherever that came from.
The buildings themselves are going to be smaller on the inside here. And then we can also have buildings on the outside here. The only things we don't want are buildings out along this way too. So let's go ahead and throw a fence there as well, locking this in. And then maybe we'll do one on the outside here too. Now that I think about it. Yeah. Okay, and then I'm not sure if we put water in. We're just trying to find other ways to eat a little bit more time while we're waiting for the farm edition as well as
that wasn't cheap rum at Zesty Lowell
the farm
Green
edition as well as
contemplates
the
this
additions
with
we made
tears of
to the
joy
college
rolling on the
campus to see if
floor
they're going to pick
laughing.
up. So what I'm going to want in here is this is a residential area. It's not going to have any commercial district to it whatsoever. We could even go in and update as I mentioned before, update the actual
Oh,
type out.
I'm a princess. I can have it grinning squinting face.
So
Make me
for
walk the
these are going to
talk.
be residential wall to wall.
Join the
So we're going
multi-discipline
to throw
season
that in there as
purpose
well,
for
early, because most apartment complexes in that respect would be. But we're going to be very select as to which we're going to be putting down. These are going to be high density residential, but we're going to go into the select tool, and we're going to start on the inside finger, and we're only going to do
Kiwi de beers. Rolling on the floor
we're going
laughing,
to do
rolling on the
a
floor
3 by
laughing,
3, and I
rolling
want
on
to
the
see how
floor
these grow
laughing.
in as we
The
do them,
math.
and we'll have them offset from each other, and go from there. Now, we will be putting parks into the area here because we want it to be kind of
You
like
just
a...
realized that now?
Do
Grinning
what now?
squinting face.
Are you talking to... Who are you talking to? We'll basically make it a very manicured
Always start
area.
with the inside finger.
Always. You can take that to the bank, baby. To the bank. Alright, the only commercial area I think we would want to put in would be commercial all along here. Right, all along this, because it's going to be where the train line is, and we don't want it to be, it's going to be loud anyway. So I'd rather them dealing with, you going into shop and grab
Strip
that
mall
stuff
full
there.
of liquor stores and strip
That
clubs.
and strips, yeah, and lots of strips. There's so many strips. All kinds of strips. And I want these to start growing in first before I can actually determine which buildings we're going to keep. But we can have this come off 3 and then put in 3 more. Skip 3, put in 3 more.
Put
Over on
lots
this
of
side, we're
ATMs
going to
in
skip those
Facebook
3
fun.
and then put in 3 more. And we have the zone broken up again here on this side. So we may just put the parks along here. And maybe, I'm not sure we're going to put any education or schooling in. Didn't we put a schooling over this way?
Thank you for
Maybe we didn't.
watching.
Hey,
This
Black Sun
episode means more than
1784.
you know, even if you are not chatting. Don't be shy, the arcade abides. 07.
The only other thing that I could think
Peace
of is we
orange
could
fighting
put
whales.
a couple of, go to 3 by,
I'm
or 4 by
Black
3s,
Sun.
or 3 by 4
Dollar only ATM sign. Lol.
on low density residential. That way there's a couple of small buildings in there. We could also add in more offices if we need to as well, to kind of stretch it out. Put a small office building here, and then smaller office buildings. Oops, yeah, right there, so this doesn't overrun.
Hi Black Sun waving
And we'll
hand
figure, and
07.
guess these are not growing in. Let's go. Can it grow it all?
Hi all.
There it goes. Hey! Alright, so we'll see how this one grows
Hi
in.
Black Sun slightly smiling
1529. Wow,
face.
today is slow and we're rolling really, really slow.
ATM makes it rain for big withdrawals.
That's right. Well, we don't have one of those clubs, but we could actually put one of those in. Now that I think about it.
Missed the
It's not a bad
hangout
idea.
today,
I don't
afraid
mean
that
putting
this
in a
summer that will probably be the norm.
Oh,
Lol
that's fine.
Elson.
How big is this? Wow, that is a
Car show
gigantic
season
building.
is
Okay.
heating up.
Large grocery store. Do we want to have one of the skyscrapers out here? I don't think that's, well, maybe. That might be kind of cool. These are supposed to be seaside hotels, but something like that would look cool, I would think. And yes, I know I purposefully put wall to wall,
He'll know.
wall to wall. He says hell no, he doesn't want that in his area. All right, well then, Research Center, Robotics Institute, Nanotechnology Center, Semiconductor Plant, Software Development Studio, Television Station. Would you like a television station? I mean, it's allowed.
The name makes it ghetto enough. Grinning, squinting face, rolling on the floor, laughing face with tears of joy.
Well, as long as he approves. All right, I'll rename it. My goodness, what do you want it named? I thought you had thought it was funny.
TV okay. I like it.
Wait, you did like it? The way you made it sound as if you didn't like it.
Coffee. Good thing we have those extra crematoriums.
Damn Skippy. I'll drink to that. And coffee, no less. I'll drink to that. Don't at me, I had a long night.
I liked it.
Oh, you did like it. Okay. All right, let's rename it then.
Please name a crematorium after me, or the whole complex.
I can do that. I could absolutely do that.
Thought it was hilarious. Face with tears of joy.
How about this one? Is this better? Is this better? All right, so let's go ahead. I'm on a district rush. Let's go. Let's do it.
Bahaha.
All right, and we're gonna rename that. Nope, we want that named. Up in here. It's only just that. We're gonna rename this
Looks
to.
like a stealth city planner, all in black. The gloves.
Don't tell anybody, but smack that like button if you like the gloves. If you think this looks cool. If you're very happy that I don't have a Cajun accent, and I know I'm not as handsome or very as pretty as Channing Tatum, but regardless, smack that like button. Yeah, it'd be good.
DT's Cremora.
DT's Cremora?
Torium.
Okay. It's a nice. It's a nice. No? I thought it was okay. Maybe. Maybe. Is that disrespectful? Slightly so. Only a tiny bit.
Love it.
Only a tiny bit. But it looks way prettier in here now. I mean, like, legitimately.
Get your hot ashes in here.
Yeah. There's another ME van. Headed out. Train coming. I gotta work on this trip. That is, I guess it looks funky from this side, but I guess it's not as bad as I thought it would be. How many people are on this train? Hold on. Squirrel! Okay, 6 trap. There's only 6 people there.
Ashes right here.
My ashes are so hot, baby. Oh, yeah. That's the kind of horrible jokes you're ever going to see on this. Yeah.
Get your hot ashes here. SGT Belson.
There's so many hot.
At K1W1P1 rate, successfully added quote 100.
Okay, they slowed down to take that turn.
Fire, 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 fire.
Fire, 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 fire. Yeah, fire. Wow, actually this junction, do I need to rethink this junction?
Do the crematorium owners disable the train warning system to drum up business? Jokes are lit, thinking face.
No, jokes are lit. Ba-dum-bumps. Jokes are so lit, man.
Join the
Lit. They lit. Alright, how is key is... Okay, actually these are kind of growing in. We need to figure out which buildings we want to keep. Because unfortunately there's no way to plop the growables on console like there is on PC. So because they are growing in a little bit different, for example, it looks like these three all look the same, and I'm wondering if that's the same as what this building is on the other side. So let me see what that looks like. Yeah. Yeah, so this looks like this is going to be the dominant building, which means we probably need to remove this guy and wait for them to grow in. Because I want them all to grow to be roughly the same design. At least on this inner... At least with that. Yep. Oh, that was your sister and you're in that picture. That's cool. Awesome sauce. She was looking at you like, kind of, what is he on? Let's see, these little grocery stores grew in. These things are teeny tiny too. Oops. I wasn't trying to remove stuff.
It was awesomeness tie. Glad to hear it.
What the hell? Wait. Alright, square. Oh. Okay, I don't know what the hell that was. Yeah, but so these are what these little stores are. You wanted ATMs, you're getting all the ATMs you can get. These are all little bank deposits. There's nothing else that's going to go in here. All along. That's all this whole row. It's just all bank ATMs. Oh, hey, that family doesn't matter about that. That's cool. Yeah, so they're all bank ATMs.
Or Kiwi, how nice.
Now, the weird part is this.
Love the K1W1.
I actually kind of like these. Wait, okay, honestly, whoa, hold on. Let's take a step back. What do you guys think? And Kiwi, since you are here, this would be a good idea. Do you like this style of building, or do you like this style of building? Because I forgot, once you go into the commercial wall or the wall-to-wall for residential, even if you go into light industrial...
Please, Dawn.
It did, didn't I?
Me think, lol.
I don't know. Which one do you guys think between them? It did look a little bit like that, didn't it? Let's get up here. I don't like how you can't see them very well with the lighting.
I don't mind.
Is it because the... Or I'm changing the LUT. I can see a little bit better of the LUT this way. Alright, the dots are cool. They're very art. Yeah. I like that too. Oh, damn bird. So, for example, that's actually part of the pedestrian areas. So, for example, if we wanted to throw in more areas, large fountain plaza, remember I said we were going to put parks in? For example, we could have, boom, have that park in there, and then Then you can see how this looks with the fountains around it. Oh, damn tree. And there's nobody here yet, but we could actually then see this little strip of the grass right here. So for example, now we could put a pathway here too. Let's see, do we want amusement park? I think that's too large, but we'll try it. Because I just barely had it measured out, just enough. Aw, Mother Hubbard. Is it going to make it? Hopefully it does. Oh, it does. Okay. And then maybe that one comes further out this way. And then connects here. And then we can even have another one that goes across over there. But that gives enough people to move around. We could throw an underground metro stop in here too. Yes, sir. We could certainly do that. And now people can come in to this park anywhere along this pathway too. Even though it looks like it has a curb, they can step up and over it as well. And then they'll have access in here too. Subway. Let's look at the subway lines. Let's look at the subway lines, because that's not a bad idea to consider that now. Large underground metro station connects cities' transportation network with 4 tracks crossing different paths. I'm not sure we need that large for such a small area. Elevated or just a normal size metro?
Alien asks, zesty grinning squinting face rolling on the floor laughing face with.
Do we want the metro station? I mean, this is a really large metro station compared to, say, this one. Because I'm looking, don't look at the track itself. Look at just the square, the small square itself, right? Versus moving back over to say something like this. So that's a very large building by comparison, and even then we still need to figure out the blue and red lines are here. This line right. Hold on. See if I can go back to this. Okay, so this line right here is the subway line, and these are the trams. So then I would have to drag a tram or the subway line down. Come on, move, camera, move. Let me zoom out further even. So I'd have to move somewhere along. I'd have to tap off of this subway line to drag it back around here. I don't want to put a train line in because there's one right behind underneath this, right? There's a train station here. So we don't want the train to come in this far this way. As far as the... I mean, I don't see why we couldn't have it come down. We would have to grow out this whole area dramatically larger to really get the ridership we need to make it tenable. So I'm not poo-pooing the idea of a metro line or subway coverage in this area at all. But we don't have the capacity for it just yet. As it is, the tram line, the metro lines we have are running. These are 150 capacity. 1, 2, 3. So 3 out of the 5 are full. And these slots, oh, maybe we do. Look at how many damn people are sitting at the stations. That's a lot of damn people.
I wouldn't be a very good pirate if I didn't have a stash eyes.
Okay, so maybe, do we update the trains? The 150, maybe we have to. Yeah, we're going to have to.
Low.
All right, so let's go to a subway train for high capacity 400 for that line. The cool thing about those, they automatically swap over. So they're automatically, as soon as that happens, it's done. So let's go back over to that. So the red line now, all of the lines themselves. Let's try that stupid button.
Listen up, you primitive screwheads. Edgerunner K1W1P1 raid is trying to get a crew together for a heist against the Mega Core. Type. Heist.
Yeah, so each of them are 400 now. And it dropped the number of trains that we have down.
I guess. Gamble.
Oh no, we're gaining trains back. I'm going to speed time up a bit here.
Rolled 14.
Heart pulses.
P1 raid lost 1 million tokens and now has 156,672,259 tokens. Slots all. At K1W1P1 raid you got gift sparkling _heart.
Okay, so now we're back up to 4 or 5 trains.
Ahoy. At Zesty has joined the treasure hunt. Rolled 3.
Is that moving more people at once, though? This is full. These aren't. Alright, let's wait for this one. Does this one fill up?
261 tokens. At Zesty you got arcade, skull _crossbones, sparkling _
Does this one change? Come on, get there. What is taking so long? Why are you waiting? 400, so it fills up completely. So maybe what we need to do is upgrade the number of trains in general. Oh my god, not that many. Let's go to 200%. Let's see if that makes... That might be overkill. I might have just killed it. But that may also mean we have more people moving. I'm worried about the trains getting caught. The actual metro trains getting caught. Like they're all bunching up on this side.
The city of sin. Get the cheddar, son. Stazzy Chrome. The entire crew escaped.
There's only 8 people on this train.
They celebrate with as much pay data, credits, and pilfered black market.
Come on. See, of course, I say what we're going to be doing this episode, and you're always checking on something else. Alright. So the one we're in, 8, this is the one we're in. So we just lost people. But as soon as we get to the next stop...
Don't be shy, the arcade abides. 07.
Alright, is this one only go back and forth? Where the hell is he going? That should be this one. I believe that's the one we're in. Is it because of the way I think it's because of the way I didn't loop the metro, and that's the reason why it's doing that. Come on, to get there. Oh yeah, there's 3 damn trains ahead of it. And they have to wait. Yeah, I did kill it. I think I killed it over too much here. Yeah, let's drop the number of trains back down to... We'll go to 125% for the red line. And let's go look at the blue line. God, come on.
Anyone that's played a city builder will understand the squirrel factor.
Alright, and then I guess it's purple line.
Cyberpunk, and 1/600,000 tokens. 07 DT. Awesomeness to
Let's go.
Yoi. Slots all. At Gunboat Willie you got Dolphin.
Alright, so that one is 400, right? So we went to subway train. We're leaving this. We'll put this one up to 125 as well. And we'll leave that alone. I think that's honestly our best bet, because that'll make more train lines across the board there. That will help speed up or expedite the process as far as The amount of people. We are going to have to add on to that, though. But let's take a look at our farming where we actually... This is what we started off with. So this has dropped down a tiny bit from the specialized farming because we've actually gained more. We're actually gaining more money now from here. Hey, Gumbo Willie. Having this split between the two is good because these can kind of combat. These won't combat with each other. I think that's a really good choice and option there. That'll help continue to bolster the income that we have. So now that we have part of this is here, this is reflected here, right? Gang gang. Oh, hey gang, gang gang. And then you have your weekly income from industries and area and farming, which this is actually not reflecting here somehow. I'm not sure where the difference is between the two. Okay, taking a look here. Oh, that's right. We still need to come back and look at the sightseeing bus tours. I think they're clogging some of our roads. Liberal arts is up at 7,000. We're getting there. We are getting there. Train is doing pretty decent. Metro is kicking some serious butt now. The buses are still holding on. We don't have any ship or plane yet. Taxis are just garbage, in my opinion. The trams, though, the trams could be doing better. And then this is the tour bus lines. I'm wondering that these are doing so well because they're choking out like the taxis and the normal buses. I'm wondering. Why is Postal Service not making any money? I don't remember. Policies? It's not going to be the policies doing it, is it? Yeah, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Considering we're only looking at 10% for both residential and then 12% for everything else. And 101% budget for everything. We're using the 101% trick on that one. It looks like the death wave has fairly subsided. How is the excellent school for gifted vegetables? Still level 1. Why? We're double the amount of produced resources until the next level, but it still hasn't skipped over. Workers until next level, 131 out of 150. Is it because we don't have enough people living here? Is that why? That might be it. Actually, yeah, I think that might actually be it. All right, so if we just need more residential people living in here, what are these? These are high density commercial, low density residential, low density. Yeah, okay, so let's go and fill in these areas along here. We're always going to come back in and veto these later on, but hopefully that will bring in some more people who can work inside the farming area. We didn't put them specifically for it, and I don't think we need to. But hopefully that should grow some people. Let me slow the... No, actually we'll leave the speed running at the highest. What's going on over there? The next one we're going to be coming back to is either expanding this farming or this forestry area, or more than likely, what we'll probably end up doing is creating a new forestry area, probably somewhere along the back end this way, so that we can move this train line off of here so it's not so tight into that area, and have it slide off of this portion here and move stuff out. But I'm actually, for not knowing, yeah, for not, oh, there's no way for it to go across, is there? Oh yeah, there is. Okay. Yeah, for not knowing train lines or very well, I'm very happy with this. I'm actually happier with this than I thought it was going to be. This came out way better. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. Now these are all one story or one level one. Educate more citizens. So they're not going to upgrade until. Oh, the cool thing is I don't have to delete these. That's right. All right. So can I change this one? Those are what, variation 4, right? Variation 4. So this, if I change this one, it should go to variation 4. It's the same damn size building. It doesn't make any sense. Ah, that's frustrating. Oh,
Join the multi-discipline
that's a hell of a supermarket. Let me tell you. Could you imagine that is your supermarket?
Ushan Murray dropped an emoji. A bone.
Wait, really? A bone? Sean Murray dropped a bone. I wasn't even know that we were looking for another. Were we even expecting an update? Huh.
A crew of ne'er-do-wells, edgerners, donors, and priestly commenters are prepping their weapons.
Kiwi Pirate made it back from his solo heist. Smack that like button, guys! I love you. I appreciate you. Smack it.
Get the cheddar, son. Stazzy Chrome. K1W1P1 Raid made it back from their solo heist with some payday.
Why are there...
MacGuffin, and a tale of bravado that no one can verify.
Okay, so maybe these need to be upgraded to
100,000. 4 levels of liquor store grinning squinting face rolling
4 levels of liquor stores.
With tears of joy.
Oh, let me find that in the tourism portion. Hold on, there's over here somewhere. Liquor store.
Lol.
All right, and that one is a sidewalk restaurant, little sidewalk cafe.
K1W1's Quick Mart.
Yeah, I like this because you can see the little dining, the patio area. I really like this one better, I think. Although that is a massive building for a little cafe. For a restaurant. Hold on, now that we're closer to it, let's see. This is variation 1. Oh, that's even cozier. That's even cozier. So you got seating up front too, under the awning. And it has the pathway behind it.
Squinting face rolling on the floor, laughing face with tears of joy. Lol.
That work? That'll work there. And then this, I could drag this down. Yeah, so then now they all interconnect, and then they can connect back over here. And they're already utilizing it. They're already utilizing it. That'll get a lot of work, a lot of business in this area too. Grow this in. And then, for example, like this, we could have an additional small parking area right next to it. And then trees behind it. In fact, we'll do a little flower tree here. Okay, or not. And what else can we throw in there? So that the kids have a small area to play in. Little seesaw there, and a merry-go-round here. And then throw a nice bench. I don't know how to flip that around. Is there a way to flip that around? I don't know the keyboard controls to flip it. I don't know the keyboard controls to moving around. Dang. All right. Alright, I can see. Alright, that's the back, so we'll have there. Throw that in there, and then maybe one over here as well. And then we will throw in, I'm all moving out of frame. Sorry, guys. Throw a trash can here.
Well, I got somewhere to sleep, grinning, squinting.
Yeah, there you go, Kiwi Pirate. Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. He's turning it into a wonderful thing. There you go. How does that look? Little impromptu park area. That lady got into her car, and she's probably gonna take off. Yeah, I like how this looks. There's already somebody sitting out there. Although, lady, that's not how you use a chair. Did these people learn how to sit in chairs from No Man's Sky? What the hell? Boom, bounce off the wall. Sorry, guys.
Old school merry-go-round, good ole wheels of death and mayhem.
Indeed. And how?
You mean I shouldn't have that posture?
No, you're not supposed to have that posture. If you have that posture, I think your back is broken. I don't know, it's kind of growing in pretty decently. I like it. Look at how popular that park is. I think this might actually be the centerpiece for the area. 24 visitors last week.
Merry-go-round flushed face.
Nice. Nice. Can we also add in... Oh, you know what? If we're going to do that, might as well do the other way. Do in here and go up. I can... Street painting tiles. Digital... Which one looks cool? This one actually looks pretty cool. For example, so we could extend this further off if we wanted to. This is a pain in the ass, though. If you're playing this on PC...
Park fountains should be running beer. It's right next to the K1W1 De Beers.
Oh, I want it to... Alright, that's as close as I think I'm going to be able to get it to line up.
Lol, zesty, grinning, squinting face.
Does that look ugly? Man, now that I see it on the ground, I don't know that I like it after all. Alright, you know what? We're gonna get rid of that. I don't like that after all. I don't like any of that. I have to go into the prop. Beer fountains. Better than beer farts. Why won't this let me take these out now? No, I want to take these things out. What the hell? No. Go back in. Okay, yeah, we're gonna delete them though. Alright, and then I can go back in and go to the... Why is it not working? Oh, that's why. Because it wasn't set to the... It was set to the wrong delete button. That's why. That's why. Okay, so these are... I thought they looked better. I don't like that after all. That's cobblestone. This is crazy right here. Look at this one. Here, well, let's do a couple of them.
Better than beer farts.
Better than beer farts. Confetti.
Add K1W1P1 rate. Successfully added quote 130.
Oh, that one's actually pretty cool.
Fitty.
Okay, so that doesn't look too shabby. Maybe it's just because I'm so close to the ground. I do like this one, though. The music one. Oh, it's because it's on gravel, too, I bet. I bet you that's the other reason why it looks kind of, hokey. I don't know. I don't know, man. Oh, wrong one. I don't know, man. Put an ice cream stand over here. Which one's the front? I think this is the front.
Arcade Discord. https://
I think that's the front. And then one of the other cool things is from the other DLCs are in here. These little symbols, the little person symbols on these, means that they'll actually sit at these. They'll actually sit on these tables. And wow, those are gaudy. Holy cow, those are gaudy. Tony Hawk called. Yeah, that was the front of it. Okay, I did it right. That doesn't look bad at all. That looks pretty badass. Hold on, we gotta add a little bit more. We still needs a little bit more. We'll throw a couple of extra of these in. And some lounge chairs. Just because people want to sunbathe, I guess. Whatever. Look, I ain't judging. I ain't judging. As long as you're buying the alcohol, I'm not judging. American football goalpost, commercial umbrella. I haven't seen some of these. How large are these? Wow, that's large. That's what she said. What? Stadium lighting? Holy sh... We want to make sure it's very well lit out here. So now we're going to do completely. Makes no damn sense. But now I want to see how lit this how lit this place is at night. So I think we're going to do that in just a second. Is it lit like my family? Stone decal. We'll throw that in. And what else do we want? We could even put fencing, small, tinier fences down. We can throw little barbecue grills down if you wanted to do that as well. So we want to throw grill here and here and here. The only thing I did not put down was any trash or recycling or any of that. We could throw all that down, but we didn't add any trees. So let's do that really quick. Purple flower tree. Nope, we want the sunbathings there. That can stay. That can't grow in. This one right here, maybe. This over here. Right behind. Actually, we'll do that. Right there. Yeah, I think that works. And don't want to just do that alone. So let's make sure we are putting some other vegetation in the area. That is gigantic. We're not doing that. Or not. I guess not. How about no? How about no? All right, so that's that. That's what that looks like. Let's see what this looks like at night. Yeah. Damn, that is bright. That is a very well lit park. Let me tell you. That is a very, very well lit park. Mommy, why can't I see? Don't worry, I told you not to look at it. Why did I go blind, Mommy? Yeah, that's not too shabby. I approve. I think it looks good. What do you guys think?
Looks great.
Appreciate it, guys. So we're still level 2 here. Oh, students! We've actually jumped dramatically in the students, so that may help us before we're almost at the end of the academic year. So I'm glad I came over here and checked. But the reputation level still hasn't changed. This is almost gone here, so we're almost at the end. But 1198 out of 800, which is good. That'll hopefully help us grow, and we can get jumped to the next area. We are spending 41,000, almost 42,000 basically in, and we're only making roughly 8 grand. So that's not good. We're losing a lot of money on this, but we're not losing so much money that we're hurting really bad either. Campus attractiveness is way overwhelming compared to what it should be. Basically, we're overachievers, is what I'm reading out of this. Oh, basic overachievers. Base chance to create academic work, 30%. Let's check on those. Let's do that. I wish I could move it. Can I move this at the same time? No, it's this one. Which one is it to move with the keyboard?
I still question the type of education you get at Maxabloke University.
I mean, you should. That's a valid. You should be asking those things. Looks like most of the bodies have been cleaned up. Let's look up here back at the health and death care. So cemetery usage, we're still at 96%. That's not going to go down because I'm not building any more cemeteries right away. But now our availability, we have 254 deceased people living in the entire city of 58,400. But we have a capacity of 1,680 for all the crematoriums across the city. It was more just trying to get some coverage across the board here. There's crime at the park. Exiled Mines 76 baseball stadium. Crime rate is high.
DT crematorium is efficient.
Highly efficient. All right, Exiled Mind is winning these games pretty damn well, man. That team is kicking some butt. I don't think we need to raise the ticket prices on it. Maybe that's where the highway robbery is. We'll drop it. We'll bump it to $25 per ticket. Yeah, they're well lit as far as being able to see where they're going. Crematoriums are doing fairly decent. Most of the parking's not been used. Coming back out from here, we're still dealing with people with employment issues over here on this side. What are these? Discount sales, not enough workers, but it's at the maximum level because it's for local and organic produce, so that they're automatically jumped to level 3. They just don't have enough people working here. So we may have to develop this area as well so that we can add more people living in the area too. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. We're going to use this as the... Well, this is technically the arterial. This is a collector road. And then we can go in with the surface streets. Yeah, we did it! Woo! We're at acclaimed for the campus. So now we have access to the liberal arts auditorium, the liberal arts bookstore, liberal arts laboratories, and you know exactly what they're building, what they're doing in the laboratory. Well, it's the same basic thing we're going to be doing here in about 5 minutes from now. So get your nip ready. Smack that like button. I appreciate all of you guys. And The Bird and the Cow. A mythical story illustrated into a book will surely become #1 bedtime story for children. Sports trophies won. We won trophies in both basketball and football for the college campus. Students, 2 toga parties. Students use the campus flower beds as a resource for crafting bedazzling laurel wreaths to complete their toga looks. Again, over 9,000 white bed sheets are appropriated by students for this year's toga parties. Now that I think about it, maybe we need to build into our textiles, because how many damn white bed sheets does this college campus need? All right, hold on. Before we go and build onto that. So what we can do now is let's go ahead and focus on that really quick. That was the commencement office, a liberal arts auditorium. The auditorium could probably go back over here. Ooh, can I actually move it this way? I want it facing off of that. Yeah. Auditorium. And then the laboratory can be off of this one. And then a bookstore. Now the bookstores, we're going to want 2 or 3 of them. Oh, damn. I don't want it on the outside.
One white sheet every
Can I
night
put...
per room. Beaming face with smiling eyes. Rolled 90.
I know the joke you were going for. Indeed. Alright, there we go. So that's enough bookstores. Hopefully that should help continue to grow that up. So that's a good sign. I just didn't... Wow, we jumped from level 2 to level 4? What? Okay, this is totally broken. This is way broken. We jumped from level 2 all the way up to level 4 just by spamming dormitories. Who knew? Who knew? Alright, and... So, do we need to update the... Oh, wow. What is the name of the basketball arena? What is the name of the basketball arena?
Ballers Arena.
Ballers. There, I actually like that too.
Bouncing rubber. A crew of ne'er-do-wells, edgeruners, gangers, and beastly commenters are prepping their weapons, armor, gear, skill softs, cyberdecks, sit.
There we go. I like that. That works better. I love that.
They will probably be tortured and their enhancements removed unless we...
I'm not sure again that we need to have. So the ticket prices for this are $25. We probably go to $30 for those. Now that we have so many more students. Varsity Sports, we'll put that to $208. And then this is the coaching staff. We'll add 2 more coaches. I don't know how we didn't add more coaches before. So that's for the basketball, but this will also affect the football. And football, they've been kicking some butt too. Are they playing a game? No. Are they playing a game over here? Oh, we can't see it in there anyway if they are. So never mind. Wow, I feel very happy, at least as far as that's concerned. That's not what I really was starting out today to do. The whole thing was to get this area glowing. This now needs to grow, and I don't know how to make this one grow short of spamming more buildings. So that may be the only other way we can jumpstart it, and then we'll have to backtrack as we add more or less. So, actually, hold on. Yeah, let's do that. Go back to farming. We're going to go for another crop field down here. We'll do one at a time for each. Except for the meat. Do we need to put more? Or maybe we could. We could do that. Okay. So all of that's there. Oops. Sorry, guys. There's all that there. That's sheep as well. There's this one, which is supposed to be potatoes. And this was supposed to be... Okay, there you go. There's your answer. So excellent school for gifted vegetables has reached level 2. Area bonuses gain an additional 4% efficiency, negative 10 on pollution, and then we gain the flour mill, the bakery. I know Zesty wanted the bakery. The farm workers barracks, another way to, again, exploit the farming industry itself. Cattle shed, small barns. These are also, again, like warehouses. These are considered warehouses. So we're going to go ahead and close that up, and we're going to go back into this one really quick and update this to being oranges too. But now we can go back in, and if you notice, we have the larger areas. Small crop field. Oh, I guess no, we don't have all of them. It's not all of them yet. So barracks, and yeah. So the flour mill. The flour mill we're going to have completely separate.
Make your farms go nuts.
Yeah, they do. They actually absolutely do. We'll put the farm. Yeah, it has the flour mill is loud, so we don't want it near residences. Notice this is barely cut off right at the edge of where that would be. Right here is making sure their wheelchair are locked before you take them out. Or just adding the right amount of salt. That's a horrible joke. God, that's a horrible joke. Although I'm not sure that I want this. It's going to cut in. It is going to cut in a little bit. But that will help. This probably is not going to stay here. I don't want this along, again, remember how I said don't build along the main, the wheelchair. Yeah. Yeah, I knew where you were going with that joke. I knew where you were going. I know! Cattle shed. Now, the reason you're going to choose these two, cattle shed, is raising cattle. Processing building needs to be placed inside the industry area. So this is a processing building as well. And we're going to throw these. We're actually going to grab a couple of these and throw these cattle sheds out here by the pasture area, by where the animals are. That way they just come up and around and they're good to go, right? If they're picked up on this side, they dropped off on that side, and then they go back out to wherever they need to go. And I think for right now, small barn does 15, 12. We can do some more if we have to.
I had a little chair nap. What I miss face with Tom. Grinning, squinting face.
You missed it all. You missed all of it. It's all been missed. You missed it all. How dare you? How dare you? With a face. With the bakery. I'm trying to put your bakery in here, all right? I know you said you wanted a bakery. I'm trying to get your get I can talk. Trying to put a bakery in for you. So let's go ahead and do that really quick before we go any further too. There's the bakery. We will throw the bakery right here on the edge of this line. That should hopefully not kill too much of the power. That should keep the rest of this other stuff in line here. And now, go nuts donuts. And look, they even have Zesty on the cover. You can see her right there. You see her right there.
Zesty's Beanoin.
I'll be right back.
Just got home. Damson, did you have oysters for breakfast? Oh wow. Zesty yeasty goodness. Well played, Sir Face with Tom. Oysters? If anyone came to this stream expecting maturity from anyone, they sure are disappointed. Oysters make you last a long time, or so they say, smirking face.
Yes. Yes. All right, so Zesty's yeasty donuts. Dough. Oh, actually, I probably should have done that way.
Join the multi-discipline Sins Arcade Discord. https://
Yeah, I like that better. I like that better. That works. Oh no, Zesty's baked goods. All right, okay.
Zesty's baked goods. I put the high in life face with tongue. Zesty's yeasty nuts. WTF did I miss?
There you go. How's that? Does that work? That works better? Although Zesty's yeasty nuts. Thank goodness. If you have yeasty nuts, you need to go see a doctor about it and use some Tinactin or something. I don't know, like a Gold Bond powder. If you have yeasty nuts, don't eat them. Make sure you treat them with Gold Bond powder. See, this is why I need sponsors. I pulled that off beautifully. Yes.
Zesty's Bean Bakery also makes sense.
Bean Bake.
Monkey.
Well, if we add a second one, then we will do that. I'm gonna have to move this. I have to move. Yeah, I have to move the bakery, or the flour.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. Actually, can I throw this on the other side back here?
Add quote.
All right, there we go. We'll move the flour shop up here. It'll be in the same chain line. So now, if they're dropping off at the flour, then they can drop off at the flour, drop off the warehouses, and or pick up from any of those to drop off over here at the bakery. And I'm just waiting for this to actually kick in the rest of the way. So let's speed this process up just a bit. Indeed they are. The more you shart. I knew it was coming. I knew it was. Way better than beer farts.
22nd, 2025. Sharding for Chevelle.
Production value 38.78, material cost 12.98. So the green production value is probably our actual income.
131.
Look at those pastries. You guys check out Zesty's pastries.
Don't eat them. Sin. March 22nd, 2025. Way to smack that log. DT grinning squinting face. The more you buy hyphen Nvidia. I got nice buns too.
Got nice buns too. There you go. Oh, that's what we should have done. We should have named this Zesty's nice buns.
Sarge.
That's what we That's what we should have named it. Damn it, missed opportunity.
Zesty's buns.
Zesty's buns. Oh man, okay, I didn't expect this much traffic though. Holy hot damn. Now I know a good chunk of this traffic is also coming in and out of the loop. I like how these loops are. How this loop goes this way, and then this loop goes this way. Ooh, that's a good one too. Yeah, Zesty's hot buns. You like that one better than baked goods? We can add though. I can change that up.
Everyone wants buns. Grinning, squinting face. Lot of traffic trying to get
everybody's trying to get to Zesty's buns. Yeah, I think we have to name it now. I think we have to rename it. What is going? I'm not saving the game. What the? Man, I swear this thing is
100%.
annoying sometimes. That's what I get switching between the two. So it's just Zesty's hot buns?
Those billboards are paying off.
Buns with a Z? Are we doing it that way, or are we doing with just normal S?
Yeah.
We're doing buns with a Z? Zesty's hot buns.
Do it with Z.
Yeah, there we go. I like it. Come on down to Zesty's hot buns, where you could do it with a Z.
Zesty's hot buns.
Oh, look, they're yelling togas in the background.
Seriously here.
We're all having fun. That's the whole thing. We're having fun. We're making it worthwhile. We're not like trashing the city. I need the city to still work normal as normal as possibly can be. But we're still having fun and making it so you guys are all part of this. But now, because I have done these things, that is going to be the next portion we have to do. We're going to have to upgrade this. There's no way around that. We've got enough money in the bank, but we're losing money if we don't upgrade this. I don't like the fact that this comes up, right? Yeah. I may have to leave that actually, no, that's coming out too. So it can leave us enough room. Now, I'm a cheap guy because trying to do this on City Skylines 1, especially on console, is a PETA. Absolute PETA. So, I
to get volcanoes after tsunamis.
Punamis? Punami? Isn't that who made
him upside the head during their visit?
Isn't that who made
here again?
Metal Gear Solid was Punami? Right, like that, maybe?
Makes sense.
Yeah, I think this is gigantic though. But it's trying to draw this thing out or something similar to this in console is a pain in the ass. It's just a giant pain in the ass. Do I come over? There. Alright, so then we will grab 3-lane uncovered, drop it down, drop it like it's hot. Alright, let's go grab that here. Is it ugly? Maybe. Is it gonna work? I don't know. Ah, alright, so then...
Quit complain and take the feeders back a little more.
I don't think this is going to be bad. I just need to make it work. So then the question is, do I have this has got to be upgraded. There's no way around that. It has to be upgraded. So we're going to go to we want 6-lane, but I have to keep the bicycle lanes too. Okay, yeah. So then here along here, all of this is all upgraded now. We have this lane comes up. I'm not going to have them mirrored because I don't think they're going to be able to work mirrored, but we will try it. 3-lane. Yeah, we only need 3-lane one way. 3-lane one way. Okay. So we're going to go to curved. And I'm going to see if I can match it up to... Oh, that's not going to work. All right. So let's do this. This needs to come out... Probably doesn't need to be as wide as it is, but we'll do it anyway. 6-lane, we're going to go straight, and we'll come out to...
Had a roundabout issue this morning.
2?
Turns out industry needed another route out.
And then this one doing the same thing. So I want these two to basically link up, right? As far as that's concerned. This will be the in, and this will be the out. Then we can then drag these across and have them separate out accordingly. At least that's the idea that I have. So here, just to give a better idea of what I'm talking about, let's do 6-lane, even though this is probably dramatic overkill. This is really dramatic overkill. Oops. Yeah. 4 into 6, that's killer. I don't even think that we didn't need that much. But remember again, most of this interchange, most of the traffic on this interchange is going to be specifically for the industries themselves, not for the residences. All right, so let's go back up here and grab a 4. Yeah, we'll do 4. A 4 lane one way out to here. Can I see? Is it going to give me? Why won't you let me see it? I swear it's going to be right there, maybe? And then this one, we'll try to mirror out as best I can. Oh, okay, I knew it was going to be converging. All right, let's wait and see how that snaps. All those people are going to disappear. All those people are coming back on. All right, and we'll keep an eye. Oh, I've got to reconnect this too. Oh, snap. Oh, these people are just going to turn around, right? Yeah. These people will just turn around.
Roundabouts are overused, but they do serve a purpose in the right situation.
So this whole road has to be 6-lane. Yeah, they do absolutely work when they're needed. At this point, I don't think that I necessarily need a roundabout out here, though. Okay. I have to wait for everything to kind of roll in. I may actually even kill the, may end up even killing the, just need to be, wait, come on. All right, reconnecting all that. Sorry about that. I may actually just kill the lights, but I want to see how well this flows first, because we may need the lights to actually temper out the traffic. And I don't realistically need a roundabout out here, because unfortunately with City Skylines 1, where you don't have a roundabout prop that you can use, you have to draw the roundabout itself. And at that point, I'd rather have a square about like what I have right here, or a rectangle about. So for example, this route, this is all one way here, this is one way here, going straight out this way. So the only way you can go in and around this is either to come in this way, and usually you're going to go this way, because this is one way as well. So all these 3 streets are all one ways, making this to run around. Yeah. Yep. All right, so there's good. We need to name this too. I don't like how that looks. Wait, what do we have this on? It's default. Yeah, we'll leave it on default. What do we need to name, though? What are we going to name it? What are we going to name it? What are we going to name it? Because we never actually did name it. We did not name it. All right, and... All right, so I like that. Belson's Bare Minerals. Yeah, I like that. I like it. Ooh, that actually looks like they may have cleaned up a lot of traffic, truthfully. We may have to slow the speed down. Wow, that's actually doing really well. How is this doing up here? Actually, maybe the 6 lanes after all was a really good idea up here. Because these are like commercial traffic. What is this? You're a tourist. You're a tourist. You're a tourist, Ari! Importing goods to boutique. You're an exchange student. An exchange. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you going? Anyway, I digress. So that's kind of segmenting the traffic out itself, too. The other thing that I could do is I could put the rest of this road and make it, for example, like this. Let me show you. This is one of the really cool things that you can do um, with the policies, for example. So maybe we don't want to have the traffic coming on down here. So we're going to go ahead and take this out, put a new area in only that covers down this road, the rest of this way here. So in this Crest Square, which we won't even necessarily need to rename, but we're going to go into Crest Square, go into the policies, go over to the planning, the city planning, and scroll down. And I believe it is we could do a combustion engine ban and put electric cars in if we wanted, but I think it's yeah, there we go. Old Town. Only residences and businesses can use this area for motor vehicles. Ban all other traffic. So normally, if you do it, set it up right, you can have specific roads that are locked off from all industrial traffic, and only the only industrial traffic that you'll have would be the ones from the industry buildings feeding the commercial buildings inside of your city. And we'll rename that to, what is the name of the street? Williams. Oops. Williams. I don't know. I don't know. That's what I was thinking off the top of my head. All right. So I know that was kind of boring. Or some of this stuff is boring. It can be boring. Are we losing cars? I thought I saw some despawn. I don't want anybody despawning. The income is getting consistent again, but I have everything sped up. Let me slow it back down and save the game. And scroll out. We are nearing the end of today's stream, and we still may have one more. I may have enough oomph in the bank for one more today in roughly 2 hours or so for XCOM. We'll come back and play XCOM 2 again. Hope you guys are interested for something like that. My muse will be going to work, and I got a nap today, even though if I didn't really want a nap, so I have a feeling that I will be awake a little longer, and if that's the case, I might as well. We didn't put one in. We did not put a helicopter. Hey, old explorer, welcome in. Welcome back, old explorer. Matter of fact, we will do. I've been waiting for somebody to name something, so the.
I'm interested in it. Just need time to make dinner.
Oh, gotcha. I absolutely understand that.
Hey, OE. Hi, OE.
All right, let's go there. Old explorer found a flour mill. Ooh, get it going. Look at it. Good. I love it. Good stuff. Damn, Skippy. All right, so just a little bit more of a recap really quick, even though we've still got about 15 minutes left to go, at the very least. I'm going to eat. I'm going to spend time with her. That's why I'm ending the stream here in about 15 minutes. Spend as much time as I can with her before she leaves. Go eat. Because I only ate a little bit before this stream. But make sure I'm good to go, and we'll go from here. I know this looks funky. I'm not sure I like this. Those are some seriously crazy ass inclines. I don't think there was a way around that. I know it's bumpy and lumpy. Yeah, I know it's bumpy and lumpy. But the view coming up here's got to be killer, man.
It's a quickie dinner with the muse smirking face. Hi, Miss Double Tap. Hey, you're not working. Lol.
I will say in City Skylines 2, networking, drawing all this stuff in, it doesn't even look as jagged as all this does, right? You can actually draw, and it's so beautiful. It's so pretty. I so wish that they would go back and fix whatever they needed to in City Skylines 1 to kind of make the especially the road networking much closer to what City Skylines 2 is. Trust me, if I can get my PC back, I can
Join the
do content on
multi-discipline
City
Skylines
Skylines 2. I own it. I
Discord.
just can't stream it or make videos on it. Maybe leaving these lights in is a smart idea.
Discord.gg/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/discord/
street and notice like the only people who are really using it are pedestrians. What is this? This is, hold on, let me check this. Phil's Fields, small grain silo, delivering agricultural products to where? The bakery. And then what else is there? Where is this guy going? Let's see where he's going. Because I have a feeling that this guy, Phil's Fields, hold on, where's that at? Yeah, it's in Diddley's Donkey Farm. So that's what I knew. So you're going to have some traffic that's going to be running from Diddley's Donkey Farm up here because these same warehouses that help the Excellent School for Gifted Vegetables also work with the Diddley's Donkey Farm, the specialized industries. So the DLC industries also work with the specialized industries, or at least the warehouses do. So we may need to add more warehouses because I'm willing to bet that oops, wrong button. Willing to bet everything. Actually, those warehouses are doing pretty good. Damn, look at that. Just from that little bit that we added for excellent stuff, and with the Zesty's Hot Buns Bakery, we have significantly boosted our farming, and it to the point where it's now twice as profitable, than Diddley's Donkey Farm. So that's not bad at all. We're going to have to start looking into more IT clusters because those offices generate a lot of money, and they don't have any vehicles that work with it. See, Old Explorer loves Zesty's Hot Buns. You should try them today. Try Zesty's Hot Buns today.
Buns for the win.
They're drizzled in the sweetest juice.
Zesty's Hot Buns.
Yep. That was a sentence that I just said. That was a sentence that I uttered.
Yummy.
Yeah, so here we go, Old Explorer. That would be here. Zesty's Hot Buns. All right, so I keep getting interrupted. So in recap as to what we did today, we knew that I wanted to actually come in and work on Diddley's Donkey Farm to upgrade Cross Hut Buns. Yes, then they're nope. No. I'm behaving. Instead of taking over the entire Diddley's Donkey Farm area, we had the secondary area up here that is also the fertile land. So what we did is we basically added on to the Diddley's Donkey Farm by adding on to here and using this is all the specialized industries, and then this one up here is the DLC industry up here in this area. And then obviously we just upgraded the entire transit route for that traffic to get in and out. Plus, we basically exploited the Maxi Bloke University, which has now been renamed after it was taken over with new management. They came in and blazed down a bunch of dormitories because, of course, put a bunch more of the eco-friendly smoke detectors in to make sure that all the blazing that was being done in these dormitories was protected and vented out. A lot of upblast vents, things like that, to make sure that it was well protected. Because I believe Dankberg Heights, I want to say, is a 420 friendly area. Let me check that out. Yeah, it is 420 friendly. Yeah, you can see right here. So it has recreational use, of course, right? It's a Uh, I can talk today. Um, my goodness, I can't talk today. Liberal Arts College. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. My goodness, brain fart today. So we upgraded, we started the stream today at level 2, and then we put down a buttload of dormitories. Um, some would say ass load. I don't know. It's a far, far stretch away from Diddley's Donkey Farm because all the asses are way out there. Not over here. Although there were some asses seated, but they were usually seated in the buses. Either way, we've slayed down a bunch of dormitories, exploiting and cheating the system slightly. And then by doing that, we jumped reputation levels by 2. We're now acclaimed, and this is where we're currently sitting at across the board. Our academic works are now representative more of the size of the college. Campus attractiveness has actually shot up through the roof. Our students now, we're almost at capacity again, and hopefully we can get up there because I'm willing to bet more than anything, a lot of these dormitories, a lot of these dormitories are empty. Pretty damned empty. Think of that though. Man, think of all the room you've got in your you don't have to room with anybody. You could practically almost have a whole floor to yourself. That's crazy. And then you can't find your RA for anything, right? If you've been to university, you know what I'm talking about. So that is what we've done this episode, and then we did build up a little bit in the Kiwi beer stuff apartment or gated community that sits right along here, along where the train lines are. It's a very nice gated community. Has this beautiful little Pardon Pizza. What did we even name it? We didn't name the Sidewalk Cafe. What is the Sidewalk Cafe's name, guys? What are we naming this? What are we naming this cafe? Or restaurant? Or either way. What are we renaming this? If you're watching and you have not been chatting, chat your name down, or chat the name you want for this down below, and I'll add you right now. And you will have a building named after you. Anybody? Somebody. Bueller. Somebody. Anybody. Damn, 23 visitors in the last week? How many beers are you guys selling?
Well,
you're doing a lot of
since
drafts,
the
huh?
stream is almost over, have more head pats zesty since I'm sure Sin was mean to you while I was gone shopping for dinner. K1W1 stumbled in.
Yes, because I'm always mean to Zesty, right? That's what you're saying?
Lol, thanks sheep.
Oh, see? And then you take his side?
Named building.
Building named building. Oh, wait, do we connect this to Zesty's Hot Buns? Maybe we do. Maybe. Wait. No, we have to. We have to make this work now. We have to make it work because clearly there's something going on there.
Sheep's hot beer in.
Let the competition begin.
Zesty hot outlet.
Let the competition begin. Who will win? Zesty's Hot Buns or NT Sheep's Sticky Buns? Hey, Vathes! Welcome back, Vathes. I apologize. We're getting ready to exit and exit the stream. But now, more than anything, this bank balance, this weekly income, is continuing. Let me just go ahead and boost up real fast. We'll zoom further out, which will speed up the process of the simulation. We may be at an area where we do need to add in some financial districts. Maybe that's something we can add in this area and grow this area and put in some financial districts. Once we do that, the banks that we actually have, we can add a lot more functional banks on throughout the entire city, the whole city, to where all of the commercial businesses, instead of them dealing with having to deal with potential crime or corruption in that regard, they can then take their deposits to the banks and the financial district can grow. Plus, there's another cool thing that you can do where you actually invest in the different stocks of your city. And that is a stupidly sick way to exploit and get money out of your people. But there's a couple of different ways, and honestly, I'm thinking of doing one more city relatively soon where we do nothing but exploits. Every exploit you possibly can do, all in one city. I think that'd be really, really fun. But I want to thank you all for taking the time out of your day today to spend with us. There is a playlist as well. Don't forget to take a look for that. The playlist is going to be for, I think it's City Skylines Remastered PS5. It'll have all of the remastered videos I've ever done for
Thanks
this
for the
in here as
stream.
well. Tonight in about roughly 2-ish hours, I'm going to try to be back on for one more stream today, and we're returning for XCOM. I had to roll back yesterday's stream, roll back the actual saves to a much older save, and I'm deleting all of the other saves, and if we can't do it this one time with what we've got now, because I dug myself too deep or backwards, then we will have to start a new XCOM over. But there's going to be some changes relatively on some of the content for the channel here relatively soon. I'll keep you guys all abreast of those changes inside the Sins Arcade Discord. Um, Other than that, I guess nobody is streaming. Is there anybody is streaming?
Thanks for the
Should we raid? I want to raid. Hold on. Don't leave yet, guys. Don't leave yet.
Bye all.
Let me see if there's anybody else we can raid. Let me just check really quick before you guys take off. And even if it's just you jumping over and raiding them, and then you go and do whatever you got to do, that works too. But let me just see. Tyrannicon is live.
Alanpool is doing speed runs. I appreciate you.
Elon Paul is doing speedruns? Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. I appreciate you too, Double Tap. Thank you so incredibly much for all the support you guys give me. I very, very much love you and appreciate you. And I know there's a lot of things you could do and a lot of time you can spend, a lot of other people you can watch. So just the fact that you want to spend any time with me or interested in any of the nerdy, geeky stuff that I get into or the weird and old references that I do or any of that stuff, man, I very much appreciate all of you guys. I really have a weird ratio on this channel where I have a lot of return visitors, and most of my content is viewed more by my subscribers than by non-subscribers, which hopefully I can kind of shift here soon. But your loyalty has helped the channel continue to grow, and so I cannot thank you enough for that. If you have, post that link, by the way, Oe, if you can. Sorry, I got caught up in talking and chatting and then not looking for Elon Paul's stream. No, let's go here. To go there. Can I go to all? And just go by Elon Paul? Elon Paul, Elon Paul, Elon Paul. Why aren't these? Oh, you got it. Okay. So click the link, hashtag arcade raid. And I love you guys. I will check you guys out in a few hours. Oh 07, have a happy and safe one. And just remember this one last thing. This is my last parting gift for you guys today. Whether you can or you can't, you're right. But don't let your mistakes be the definition of you. Rise above, recognize their mistakes, compartmentalize them, and then take them down as smaller goals. Once you've completed that, you'll find that there's not much else that you cannot do if you put your mind to it. Have a happy and safe day. I'll see you in a couple hours. 07. Take care, guys.